Hello, AO have kindly asked me to review the Nespresso by Cups coffee machine, and this is the Prodigio with milk version. This comes with the added function of the milk frother for cappuccinos and lattes. Okay, so here's the machine. You can see it's quite a sleek design. No, it's only small. It doesn't take a lot of room up on your work surface. At the back of the machine, you have a stand for the water tank and also a stand for the milk frother, which this can be moved around, so you can have, the water tank on the side, milk frother at the back, or vice versa. You can do it that way, or you can have it positioned in the middle so you've got access to both of them. It depends, it's personal preference. As my own personal preference and design, I would like to see that movable so you could have them on either side. Then the back of this would then fit really close up to the wall on the work surface. That was an option, but it isn't on this one, so it's just either or. Okay, so we turn the machine round. On the top of the machine, as you can see, lit up, we have 3 buttons. Those are your coffee settings. So you've got the large, medium and small, depending which you want. The large is usually the one that you have the cappuccinos or the lattes, the large cup. That's your slider function, which is for your capsules to go in, and that also turns the machine on and off. Here we have the drip tray, which comes apart for cleaning, and that fits in there. And when the capsule is empty and it's been used, it drops into there, and that does collect quite a few capsules for you. So what you'd normally have is, if you wanted a small cup of espresso, which you can have, you would put that cup in there like that, which fits perfectly, and you could have the espresso. But if you wanted a large cup of, say, cappuccino or latte, this moves up, which is a really good function, and you just fit your cup in there. So I'm going to make a cappuccino and show you. So here we have the water tank. That holds quite a lot of water, so you can fill it right up and it'll last for quite a long time. So if we put that onto the water stand, okay, and then this is the milk frother. This is an Aerochino milk frother. There's 2 levels in here. It's got the milk whisk inside. There's 2 levels on here. The first level is where you fill your milk up to for your drink to go with the coffee to make the cappuccinos. There is a top level which makes hot frothy milks if you were just having a glass of hot frothy milk, or there is also a cold function on here, so if you wanted to make just a glass of cold frothy milk, you can also do that. Okay, so if we fill the milk frother up to I'm just going to do it to the first level. I'm going to make a cappuccino. The capsules that come with this are specific, so you do have to get specific ones just for this machine, which are the Nespresso ones. That was one I used earlier. So you insert your capsule into there, close the slider, and then select which coffee cup size you want. So I've got a big mug, so I'm going to select the large one, which is the Lungo. Okay, now what I tend to do is, because the milk frother takes about 60-70 seconds to heat up and get the frothy milk, so I tend to turn that on first, because that does actually, I'll turn it around slightly then you can see, because it does, then it's nearly finished then when I set the coffee going. Okay, so let me show you. So if you press the button, that then sets the milk, getting the milk hot and frothy. It is quite instant, so you don't have to wait any length of time. As I said, that's the longest. If you're making just a coffee, the water that comes through is instantly hot. You don't have to wait for it to warm up. So while that's now part way through, I shall set my coffee to go. I do have to say it is quite noisy, but it's because it's powerful. And obviously, if you go into a coffee shop, the machines they use are also quite noisy. When you hear that click, that's the capsule, the used capsule dropping down into the case. Okay, so where have I put my spoon? Let me get my spoon out. Here we go. And here we have the milk is ready. You can see that. That is the frothy milk. And here we have the coffee. So if I pour that in, give that a stir. And there you have, I hope you can see that, you can have a beautiful cappuccino that would give Starbucks a run for their money. Thank you for watching.